if not the best on this continent performers. He's just, and you know, he just is. He's just an incredible performer. When he trended worldwide for Lockdown House Party, I was like, well, you're just amazing. So that just makes sense. Thank you so much for loving the pink on me. Just so you know, this is a temporary color. So I bleach my hair myself. Well, only because it's been locked down. I used to go to the salon for it. I think a lot of you guys saw me shaving my own hair, so I shaved it and bleach it. And then, I actually forgotten the product, but it's like a temporary, you get those, like, it's almost like party colors. So there's green, there's pink, there's purple, and I think you can get it in any pharmacy, but I think most salons. And then I just put whatever color I feel like. So now I'm back to my pink. I've tried blue before. I've tried lavender. I've done like a mustard as well. So yeah. Nikki Ray. Oh, boy. You're also a Danville girl. I want to find out, has transformation happened in our old school? Or if you're still there, please let me know, because I need to pay a visit. Love from Tanzania. Thank you so much. And thank you so much. Someone giving a shout out to my son. Thank you so much. And he loves you guys too. He loves school so much. Someone else, you and Langa went to the same high school. That Langa being my sister. Yes, we did. In fact, if anyone has like sibling issues, so my sister and I adore each other, but you know, high school hormones. We almost went a year without speaking to each other, and we still don't know what we are fighting about. Now, Andrew, till this day, we cannot tell you. So imagine going to the same school and not speaking to each other. So crazy, but obviously now we're best friends and all that sibling stuff is, you know, it's the usual. So, someone asked, Anele, what do you like about Nadi Madida and won't change for money? I won't change a lot of things for money. Trust me, I've had many opportunities to compromise myself, my principles, my morals, what I stand for, my authenticity. I've had many. In fact, I had such a big endorsement. So I had a meeting in New York, and my husband came with. And it was like Manhattan, beautiful offices with this really big brand. And I tweeted about, and I've said the story before, but I think it's important to reiterate it. So I tweeted about the fact that there was a black man in America who's literally, his head was being bashed on the concrete. So he's being killed in front of a whole lot of people. And I tweeted this maybe like 2 years before. We were just like, wow, this is so sad, you know, slavery is still alive in America. It's like 2 years before. And so I had that meeting, and they said, hey, we really love you. We think you'd be great for the job. But would you mind, there's this tweet that's a bit controversial. And I thought, tweet's controversial, because I'm not really controversial, except when I trended a couple of months ago, but that wasn't for anything controversial. You know, and I was thinking, and they showed me that, and I was like, yeah. Well, obviously not saying it like that. Saying, yeah, that's true. That she is I is she. I did tweet that, and then you know, and they want me to delete that, as well as not to be controversial, which was not controversial because it's the truth, seeing someone being killed like that. I don't know. And so I had a choice to either like do that or just say no to the deal. And listen, this was like a deal in dollars. And it was a beautiful, lucrative deal. And I just said no. Because I just felt at that moment, ancestor speaking, and like everyone who's sacrificed so much, for us to live decent and obviously for the next generations to have things better. And I would just be getting in the way and taking us back. Because every move we all make makes a huge difference to our progress, as people and as a people. And so I turned down the job. turned out the gig, and I really, 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 like you guys don't understand, I really, really wanted it. But I sleep very well at night, and I knew that God would make a plan, and He has made a plan because there's other deals that have come from other stuff. You know, God always makes a plan. So at least I know that however you know, how things happen, they'll happen the right way. I just really want to sleep well at night. You know, that's more important to me than getting whatever I want. Like it's, guys, what kind of a mom would I be at 10:30? My kid's still like, she's 1 year old. She has to be asleep. Yeah, so she's asleep, and she loves her sleep. Just so you know, my daughter loves sleeping. I said I was gonna take a few questions, and now I'm loving all of your questions. And I hope I hope you guys are enjoying this. Okay. Someone said makeup ebusuku. Where's Tanda Sam? I just had a very, 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 very important interview. And it was LA time. So in LA, when I did 9 o'clock in the evening, and there it's only 12 o'clock because there's a 9-hour difference. So that's why I have the makeup, and I thought I'd say, what's up to all of you? So there's been a lot of interviews happening that side, that time. And so there's a huge time difference. Yeah, so I haven't been sleeping for a while, but I'm not complaining at all. I just want to see your guys' amazing questions. Your husband will study online or attend Harvard? A lot of people turn down their offer because they want to have the actual experience at Harvard. That's very true, as opposed to online. That is so true. So that's a great question. My husband, we actually spoke about it. Well, he spoke about it because obviously he's the one going to Harvard, which is absolutely incredible. And he said the same thing, like he wants to experience, like have the Harvard experience. Obviously, COVID-19 has robbed so many people of a lot of things in general, and that's one of them. So yeah, so he's delayed studying there by like a year, but obviously, again, no one knows when this is going to kind of end because there's no real vaccine. But yeah, he also wants to experience, Harvard in its truest form. And he deserves it. He's worked so hard. So that's a great question. Thank you for that question. It's a great question. Thank you, Ayanda. I just want to see if there are any other questions before I wrap up. This is really cool, by the way, guys. I don't usually do lives, but this is cool. And then someone asked, who King Shaka was Thai? Where's King Shaka? Who's Shaka? Oh, he's only 3 years old. It's only if there's music playing that then he starts, then he's going to stay up. Someone said TP Toes, or Tippy Toes, I don't know if that's that's the name. I've done your cartoon yesterday. Please tag me. That's very cool. Thank you so much, and I appreciate that. Hold on. I did my own hair. Someone asked if I did my own hair. I did my own hair. If you buy those bleaches, you know those like powdered bleach. Mine was like purple. Like, I forgot what it's called. The shandy's my the sauce. I'm joking. It's like a liquid thing, and you mix it together, and then you mix it very well. Put on your hair to bleach your hair until your hair picks up, so the color picks up, and then when it's all bleached, and obviously people's hair is different, so some takes quicker than others. You wash off the bleach, and then you put on color. Wait like 30-40 minutes. Mine is temporary, and then you put on the color, and voila, très magnifique. Man, okay, so once again, I'm just sending you so much love. This year has been extremely challenging. In fact, I was just speaking to a friend of mine who's in like eventing, just the stuff she was going through, and of course, from a financial perspective, someone like herself could have never predicted what was about to happen and what we had in store this year. But she told me something interesting. She's like, a lot has been revealed because, there's certain companies that have been available to assist her, others not. And we truly are going through, in the whole world over, having spoken to people all over the world, we truly are going through a really challenging but interesting time. It's almost like an equalizer where no matter so much your status, it's challenging in some way. So if you've got like someone who's used to traveling all over the world all the time, you're limited in your travels, for example, But if you have someone who's lost their job, you know, th- that's unfortunate. Or money's not the same. So everyone's kind of been affected. Or if you're a social butterfly, and you enjoy just seeing people, or partying with people, you've also lost in a way. But I think, if anything, and I just like to be optimistic, and, we're still human beings. I'd love for the fact that we come up better from this, and I like to make things spiritual. Maybe this is a time for us to really dig deep and really challenge ourselves from a spiritual perspective. Because, man, it's tough. In fact, I was just saying, um, yes, I don't want to sound ungrateful. I've had an incredible year, and I don't take it for granted. But it's like, the one thing I was just saying to a friend as a joke, I was like, thank God I never like post about what I have and don't have from a material perspective, because I don't have that pressure, you know. Um, and I think it's even taught people that like that stuff doesn't matter, man. It like some of your best business people have gone completely broke and then completely rich and then broke again and then they're rich. You know what I'm saying? Like, and no one speaks of those stories. Medical doctors, man, some practices have shut down. When your essential services, the people who bring you the essential services are going through the most, then you need to just like put everything in perspective and not feel so terrible, because it's been that kind of year and it depends on where you're standing. There's nothing you've done wrong, because people are like, yeah, but if you plan for a rainy day, there's some people who are using money from their rainy days and it's just running out because there is work. So there's no like wrong way of doing this thing. We're just in the middle of a pandemic. It just is what it is. Whether you were financially responsible, financially irresponsible, great at your work, no great at your work, it like doesn't matter. It really is like an equalizer. There are people I know who've been retrenched from their jobs who are incredible at their jobs, you know, amazing, and have had to be retrenched, or budgets cut, or people, for example, in entertainment not performing, or whatever the case may be. So it's just one of those. Don't take those relationships for granted, because I think they've helped a lot of us get through a lot. Toad out there, I don't know what. Guys, like, I wish we could actually. I can't see it, but my goodness, it is loud. Yo, 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 yo. But yeah, oh my gosh, someone is sending